Hidden in the dense forests of the Philippines is a tribe that defies everything we thought we knew about the human body. They live without electricity, without modern medicine, and yet they possess abilities that baffle scientists. Some call it myth, others say it's genetic memory, but what if it's something more? Today, we journey into the heart of the Philippines to uncover the story of a tribe whose members can see clearly underwater, survive in the wild with no tools, and sense danger before it strikes. This isn't fantasy, this is real, and it's time the world paid attention. They are called the Badjao, sometimes spelled Badjao, also known as sea gypsies. They live in the southern Philippines as well as parts of Malaysia and Indonesia. For centuries they've lived on boats, diving for fish and sea cucumbers, spending more of their lives in the ocean than on land. But they are no ordinary fishermen. Badjao divers can plunge to depths of over 30 meters, without oxygen tanks. They can hold their breath for minutes at a time, slow their heart rates on command, and open their eyes underwater without goggles, and see perfectly. How is this possible? In 2018, a groundbreaking study revealed that the Badjao have genetically adapted to their aquatic lifestyle. Their spleens, the organ that stores oxygen-rich red blood cells, are 50% larger than those of neighboring land-based tribes. That means they have evolved to become human submarines. When you dive, your body enters a state called the mammalian dive reflex. It's something humans share with seals, whales, and dolphins. Your heart rate slows, blood is redirected to your brain and heart. But the Badjao take this to another level. They don't just use the dive reflex, they've adapted to enhance it. According to researchers at Cambridge University, the Badjao's larger spleens allow them to release more oxygen into their bloodstreams when diving, extending how long they can stay underwater. This isn't a skill, it's biology. And it's the first time in history that a genetic adaptation like this has been observed in humans. But it's not just physical. Badjao divers also report entering trance-like states underwater, similar to what deep-sea divers and freedivers call the silence. Their heart rates drop, their minds become still. Some say they even feel time slowing down. Here's where it gets even stranger. Most humans can't see clearly underwater. Our eyes aren't designed for it. Light refracts differently in water, causing everything to blur. But Badjao children? They can see like dolphins. A Swedish scientist named Anna Gislin tested their vision underwater. What she found was shocking. Badjao children could spot small objects underwater with perfect clarity, twice as accurately as European children of the same age. And here's the twist. It's not genetic, it's learned. By practicing from a young age, their eyes adjust the shape of their lenses to compensate for light refraction in water. That's right, they can literally train their eyes to become amphibious. Even more impressive, when Swedish children were trained to use the same techniques, they too gained better underwater vision. This suggests a hidden potential in all of us, one the Badjao discovered long ago. But not everything the Badjao do has been explained by science. Many Badjao elders speak of a deep sense, an awareness of danger in the sea. They say they can feel the approach of storms days in advance. They know when fish are nearby without seeing them. Some claim to feel shifts in underwater currents even when they're resting. To outsiders this sounds impossible. But to the Badjao, it's survival. Scientists believe this may be linked to heightened interoception, the ability to sense internal bodily signals like your heartbeat, digestion, and balance. In the chaos of the ocean, the Badjao have tuned themselves to nature in ways modern humans have long forgotten. The Badjao do not live like the rest of us. Their homes are often stilted huts on shallow reefs or simple boats called lepa-lepa. They live without electricity, running water, or roads. They fish, forage, and trade. They rarely own land, and many are undocumented, stateless people. Yet despite hardship, their traditions survive. They pass down oral histories, songs of the sea, and rituals before diving. Children learn to swim before they can walk. Their connection to the ocean is more than survival, it's spiritual. The sea is their mother, protector, and graveyard. When someone dies, they are returned to the water. But the Badjao way of life is vanishing. Overfishing, pollution, and territorial conflicts have pushed them out of their ancestral waters. Many Badjao have been forced into slums or beg on city streets. Their skills, once prized, are now seen as obsolete in the age of GPS and sonar. Worse, they face discrimination, often labeled as sea gypsies or outsiders in their own homeland. And as governments tighten borders, many Badjao are being erased, not by genocide but by paperwork. Stateless and forgotten, but all hope is not lost. Scientists around the world are beginning to recognize the Badjao as a human treasure. They're not just a tribe, they're a window into what humans can become. Their adaptations could inform medicine, diving technology, even space travel. What if we could tap into our own hidden potentials? What if our bodies could do more than we imagine? If only we lived closer to nature. The Badjao proved that evolution isn't just something that happened in the past, it's happening now. So the next time you swim, or watch the tide roll in, remember the Badjao. Remember that somewhere in the Philippines, a child is diving deep, eyes wide open, heart slow and steady, holding their breath as their ancestors did for centuries. They are not a relic of the past, they are a vision of what we could be, if we listened, adapted, and returned to the rhythms of the earth and sea. This is not just their story, it's ours. Stay curious, stay proud, stay signal.